I'm Stephen, your host. Joining me in the studio today is
Bella.
we'll be taking today's story from Punch and Vanguard newspaper. Top story from Punch. Nigerian tagged world capital of skin bleaching. Minister laments growing trend. The Minister of State for Health and Social Welfare, Dr. Isaac Salako, on Wednesday decried the increasing use of skin lightening products among Nigerians and Africans. Salako said despite the well-documented harmful effects, the use of skin bleaching products like cream, ointment, soap, pills, and injection is commonly among non-white populations throughout the world.
This thing is becoming rampant in Nigeria. You can see some people's face burns in different places, and then they still wanted to dive into that thing, like keep on using the same cream because they feel like it's the thing that is good for them. I don't understand one thing about the women now are into this bleach cream innovating, and then they are not even ready to back down anytime soon. No. They are always that they wanted to look fairer, look beautiful, look like the white people that are already fair because they feel like looking more bleach and then
Yeah.
fair is the beauty of it, but not knowing that you're actually destroying your skin.
All right. Let's move on. Delta principal condemns education. Na scam mentally. Prostitution among youths. Others. Principal of Our Lady High School, Efirom, Delta State, River, Reverend Father Israel Oshoke Ini Ede Eswaya has lamented that the prevalent education na scam ideology among youths and school children of today, not only in Delta State but across the country. This was just as also decried the increasing rate of internet fraud known as yahoo yahoo and prostitution, also known as runs among school-age children.
Yeah, I yes, this thing is like this word has become common among most people. And then truly if you're going to check it, school is not a scam. School is not a scam, but to the mentality of those that cannot actually afford, maybe those that cannot afford or their parents cannot afford to train them to school or higher institution, tend to use this word that school is a scam, and then they wanted to justify their bad acts, feeling that tomorrow now if I get work, government will not provide job for me, I will not have a good salary. The one that I'm doing, now me that is already in the post, I'm already making money. You that is doing a 9 to 5 work, how much are you making in a year? Me, I can just sit in my home and I'll make like one point something million naira within a month. How much are you making? But we just needed to educate some adults and some children that school is actually not a scam. When it comes to real conversation and then calculation, you are going to be overthinking your head like, is this one plus one? It's not four, it's two.
All right, let's move on. All right, moving forward. Imo Bees woman arrested for battling 13-year-old house help. The Imo State Police Command has arrested a 35-year-old businesswoman identified as Edith Nwachukwu for battering her 13-year-old house help, Kelechi Ejike. The suspect was arrested on Tuesday evening by operatives on the Owerri Urban Division Police Headquarters after the minor was rescued from her at the popular refuel market in Owerri, the state capital.
This that I so if you go to internet now, they'll say that this thing is actually common among when you talk about the evil woman. That but this thing is something that needed to be concerned. If those that are giving their child away, this girl is too young for her to be a house help. 13 years old is too young for her to be a house help. The parents needed to be cautioned and then tell them how, if you know that you can't take care of your child, if you know that you can't actually afford to train a child to school, how can a 13 years old that needs to be in school is already being battered by a
Well, most of their parents, the idea they give to them is that we are going there to help my child. This my particular child. They are training, helping me to train them in school. Most of them use that opportunity as also giving them the education they can afford to give them. at the same time help them at home.
I don't think it's too hard for someone to actually have a good heart towards another person's child. No, we know that this person is not a child, but you have to look at the help and assistance that this child is doing with you. Then just take her as your own. Just take her as your own. And the worst part is that some of these parents might actually give their child away, and then it's the salary that's supposed to be paid to the child is being paid to the parent account. This thing there to
Yeah.
actually come in into this and then stop this child enslaving and all that.
Well, the government needs to work hard, and I believe they will look into it and know the right steps to
It
take.
has been common and becomes a norm.
Alright, moving straight to our next news. Enugu community celebrates Ekweremadu's wife returns from the UK jail. Community in the Anire local government area of Enugu State erupted in jubilation on Wednesday over the return of Mrs. Beatrice Ekweremadu, wife of the former Deputy Senate President, Senator Ike Ekweremadu, from the United Kingdom prison. Our correspondent gathered that Mrs. Ekweremadu, who was sentenced to 5 years in prison in May 2023 for her involvement in an organ trafficking plot, returns to the Nigeria on Thursday. She, her husband, and the medical doctor, Dr. Obita, were convicted by the UK courts for their role in a failed plot for harvest of the kidney of a 21-year-old
Lagos.
Lagos street.
You know, I think that this, how will I even say, this lady just have to go into the wrong person because I feels like it was already an agreement between the 21-year-old trader and this senator because you can't tell me that you're being given a passport, your visa is being prepared all the way from Nigerian down to the UK, and then you got there and changed your mind. He already know that what this is what he was going to be doing over there.
Maybe the person got there and saw the
The
kind of the
opportunity that was
opportunity of,
there
yeah.
because he already seek for asylum there that he don't want to return back, and then he was given the asylum already. I don't understand the minds of people because she pleaded that it was for her daughter, the kidney was for her daughter, and then agreement has already been set. The only place that she made a mistake was on that lawyer not being involved to actually have both agreements from both sides. That is the thing that was there. Because you can't actually say that he didn't agree to the term that he was going to do the donation of kidney to the Senate daughter.
The court gave her 5 years. Well, now I don't think it's up to 5 years.
Yeah.
2023 plus 5, that should be 2028 or in 2025. Well, I don't know what has really happened in that case
Maybe
that
she
made.
was given
Uh,
a pardon or something
all
like that.
right, Kano, Niger Republic Rail Project. Communities tackle federal government over compensation for 3,252 owners. Construction work has intensified on the $1.96 billion Kano Maradi Rail project, despite the trade relations between the federal government and the military junta in Niger after a lull. The Nigerian government had accused the Biola Tinubu administration of plotting a destabilized and francophone country. The project, partly financed by the African Development Bank, will run through 122 communities in 25 local government areas across 3 states in Nigeria and 11 communities in 3 communes in Niger Republic.
I our government is always finding a way to actually fill some people in every way. Yes, you can't actually tell me that those people that you are going to run through their home, their shop, their means of living, and then you are not going to compensate them. Oh, why?
Uh,
Before all these projects have to start, this compensation could have already been done for them, and then they would have already find another means. Now they are calling out the government now that they haven't been compensated. It's something that we, the government is not ready for
no,
anything that okay, let's just praise them for once that they have actually done the good thing. They are doing the good thing and then they are putting it in the part of the bad.
no, we are in a part of the world whereby we can come out in national TV and say a particular thing, and then at the end of the day we won't do it.
Exactly.
And this is very, very bad for a country as Nigeria, as states we are in this century, have having that kind of public address. You address people publicly. At the end of the day, you just use that as as a propaganda for people to believe, okay, you are doing the right thing. At
And
the end of the
then
day,
it
you
ended
don't
up
do
to
it.
the bad thing.
It's a very sad one, I think.
How we yesterday I talked about we need to hold our government accountable for whatever it is. I know that they're going to be like they don't care because even if we hold them accountable and then we shout from now to tomorrow, is either they call the security personnel on us that those that are protesting that they should shoot us so that we can go away, scare us away, or they still went without saying anything.
Well, the government are left to handle that. All
Exactly.
right, moving straight to Vanguard. Second coming of Trump and lesson for Nigeria. The much publicized American president election of Tuesday's November 5, 2024, with its earth-shattering outcome, came to a fertile climate on Monday, January 20, 2025, with the inauguration of the irreplaceable Donald Trump as the 47th President of the United States of America. Trump, the man many in America and several parts of the world love to hit, is back with a bang to the highly coveted White House. This is despite the opposition spearheaded by the Democrats, as he was able to endure the survive series of lawsuits from power.
Do you know what? Donald Trump coming and then feeling like there's going to be a lesson between
Yeah.
Nigeria and America, and it's just as if that we are hoping on a high, we are on a high horse, like we are just like riding on a high horse, and then we feels like Donald does not even like giving any support to any country. He doesn't support that this is a country that I wanted to look to see me as a good person, or the country that we shouldn't even hope on anything because whatever he wants to do is what he's going to do. If he feels like Nigeria is not kind of a country that he can work with, he's not going to go extra mile to actually prove anything. He's going to like let's just and he won't even look at the president or whoever that is in the seat. Remember around that Buhari time when he called Buhari being a weak president that we put in and like so Trump doesn't care about whichever country that you are.
Well, I pray his admiration favors majority
That is when
of
we have
people.
to come in that if we needed this to favor us, we have to work on the right path. We have to see the vision that he also has in this country, then we should work with a good plan that he can actually work and favor us.
All right, moving forward. Federal government released 22 billion naira for payment of accrued pension. The Office of the Accountant General of the Federal Republic (OAGF) has released. All right, thank you very much for joining us on the Breakfast Show today. I've been your host, Steven. Don't forget to join us tomorrow. Don't also forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a blessed day.
Thank you.